shoplifting and doing this stuff, they consider it.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
I know, I have someone told me.
On September 22, 2023, Palm Beach Gardens police responded to a retail theft call at a local Costco in Florida. What appears to be a routine shoplifting arrest carries significant legal implications. Under Florida's habitual offender statute implications, the subject may not have fully understood.
We do have her leaving the store with the property in her possession. Yep.
Okay.
So the charges of the shoplifting, if you decide to want to go with it, we can as well.
Okay, no problem. Do me a favor. Put your purse down. Put everything down for me. Put it down. Hands behind your back. You're being detained right now, okay? Do me a favor, stand with this officer right quick. Before that one's time.
780 police.
Alright, so you got my camera rolling now, so
Yes, sir.
raise your hand for me.
Yes, sir.
Everything you about to tell me the truth, the best of your knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so
Alright, so this young lady, we've been following her since a few days ago, where we've got her on 2 different shoplifting charges, misdemeanor value of $147 for both bottles.
Okay.
I witnessed her coming in. I thought it was our same subject, turns out it was.
Yeah.
I tracked her throughout the store. At the same time, my manager was as well. My manager saw concealment on the camera live, where she concealed the bottle that my manager has now inside of her bag. When I got that information, I came around to make sure that she was in there, and then once she exited our liquor store, I made contact with her with my manager, explained to her the situation, what was going on, and that you guys were en route, and allowed her to make a decision for this particular charge and whether or not she wanted to give us the property or have you guys take care of it. She proceeded to give us the property and start heading to her vehicle.
Okay.
That's when you guys came on scene and made the apprehension when she was within her vehicle.
okay, so your manager saw everything. You didn't see?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, she got it. He got everything, and I've got her coming from there around when she was at the liquor store.
is it on camera or
Yes,
you in person? Oh.
It's on camera,
Yeah.
and then I got her before she had a chance to do anything with her bag. When she exited the liquor store, that's when I made the initial contact.
Gotcha, okay. Alright, so what time would you say this happened?
Probably 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago?
6:45.
Alright, 10 minutes ago, your manager told you that the person that
That
yesterday came
concealment?
back?
Yeah, no, I recognize her.
You recognize her?
I recognize her from on camera and having several photos, booking photos and stuff of her from the last few cases.
So you saw when she walked in?
Yes.
Alright, you saw when she walked in, you noticed it from 2 cases, incidents,
Yes.
whatever
Yep.
happened. And
Sunday and Tuesday, I believe.
okay. At that time, you're like, okay, I'm gonna follow this person around the store, make
Yep.
sure she's not concealing
Yep.
anything.
Yep.
What she did, you saw her in person, concealed the
Saw her in
bottle.
person, yep. I was looking at her from the membership desk area through the fence.
Yeah.
I made sure that I had constant observation, but my manager, who saw it live on camera, saw the concealment inside her bag.
Okay.
So as soon as I realized the concealment was seen, then I came across the corner and made contact with her. She was
After she left the store, right? Okay. And you confronted her, like, hey, I saw what happened. You got an opportunity to give it back to us, or is that police handle, right?
Yep. So I said, yeah, you have the opportunity to give it back to us if you want to try to avoid this charge, but we have you concealing on the last 2 charges, and whatever you'd like to do. I said, would you like to come to our office with the handle? She goes, I'd rather not. I said, okay, no problem.
Okay, you got it.
Do you have anything on you? Stick, cut me, anything like that? Drugs, needles,
Yes, sir.
knives, nothing, razor blades, nothing? I'm gonna read you something, okay? Alright, you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you must be freely and voluntarily given for the law. You understand these rights as I've read it to you.
Under Florida Statute Section 812.015, a merchant or their agent may detain a suspected shoplifter when reasonable grounds exist to believe retail theft has occurred. Loss prevention satisfied this standard. The manager observed concealment live via camera, and the LP officer maintained continuous surveillance, meeting the uninterrupted observation requirement central to Florida's merchant's privilege doctrine. The detention and handoff to law enforcement were legally sound. However, the officer's Miranda advisement introduced a critical procedural vulnerability. Miranda versus Arizona, decided by the Supreme Court in 1966, requires 4 specific advisements before custodial interrogation may proceed. The right to remain silent. That statements may be used in court, the right to an attorney, and the right to appointed counsel if indigent. The warning delivered here appears to cover only the right to silence and the voluntary nature of statements. The right to counsel advisement was not clearly articulated on camera. Under the standard established in Missouri v. Seibert, an incomplete Miranda warning can render subsequent statements suppressible. The prosecution bears the burden of proving full compliance, a burden this footage may not support.
So why? Why? You got away with it before? So I figure why not? Huh?
I've never done it before.
I would say that. That ain't true. Because how do you think they knew you?
No, I'm saying like the flags like that these times.
What is it?
These times I've never stolen from here.
You've stolen from here before. They have you on video before.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that other than like the other.
Okay. The other times?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why? Did you make decent money there? I mean, it's a bottle of liquor. So you've been charged shoplifting before.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
How many times?
A few.
A few? You've been convicted of them?
Yeah. It was like 2015, 2017. But then I got clean, so.
So more than 3?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Knowles, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, so my name is Chris. I'm loss prevention here at Costco. I've been officer here in Detained as well. I'm starting this person from the position at Costco. They're going to proceed to trespass from this building to 18 months. Come back, you're going to be subject to arrest. And I'm telling you, you are never going to be allowed in the Costco ever again. You're set foot and you're going to call, reproceed to another trespass. All my other loss prevention, you know who you are. Okay, if you do come on any minute their ground, they're going to do the same. You understand?
I understand.
Any questions?
Does she have a membership here?
Yeah, I thought we pulled one up for you. I wasn't sure if it was you or not.
Yeah,
So
it is. It's
you're going to
just.
cancel
Yeah,
that and
yeah.
then you won't get charged too. Okay.
Okay.
What's your name?
Angela?
Angela? What's going on, Angela? What happened?
I don't know. I just.
Got it.
So, y'all being on I can ask you this question. Thank you, sir. Let the pray know about the previous incident or
Is it correct?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can file for it then. Yeah. Unless you want to do a supplemental PC on it. I mean, I'd get tossed in as 44 and then, reference a body camera on that point.
Y'all do that.
So, then he could just do it.
How much is the bottle?
I'll get a
Print out.
rundown on that.
Before taxes, too.
Okay.
Yeah, not after taxes. You just have that vape in your pocket? You understand that?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else on in your pockets? Nothing else? Okay. I'm not going to search you. I just want to take this out of your pockets, okay? Use the back of my hands and chest the front side of your pockets,
Absolutely.
okay? Same thing with your back and your waistband. Okay? And you have nothing underneath your bra, concealed inside your bra, nothing like that. Any jewelry on, nothing? Okay. All right, I'm going to put this in your purse, okay?
Following the advisement, the subject made extensive voluntary statements, including acknowledgement of prior theft convictions in approximately 2015 and 2017, and admission to taking merchandise on multiple prior occasions. These admissions are legally significant. Under Florida Statute Section 812.014, subsection 3c, any person previously convicted 2 or more times of theft commits a felony of the 3rd degree upon a subsequent conviction, regardless of the value of the property involved. A $60 bottle of Hennessy charged as a 2nd-degree misdemeanor in isolation becomes a 3rd-degree felony, carrying up to 5 years in prison once the prior conviction threshold is established. The subject also made an inculpatory statement regarding intent directly addressing the mens rea element of Florida's theft statute. Under Section 812.014, the state must prove the defendant knowingly obtained property with intent to deprive. That burden was effectively met by the subject's own words. A limited field search was conducted incident to arrest. The officer checked pockets and verbally inquired about the bra area without conducting a full search. This restraint was consistent with the decision to issue a notice to appear rather than transport the subject to a detention facility. Under Florida Statute Section 901.27, officers may issue a notice to appear in lieu of physical arrest for misdemeanor offenses. This discretionary tool was appropriately applied here.
She's stealing for somebody else, huh? And you're gonna get pinned with a charge on it. Come on now. Where's that?
Yeah, that's like next to where my ID was.
Okay, and the other one.
It's not active. Yeah.
How old?
That's fine.
How old's your daughter?
I have a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old.
2-year-old and a 10-month-old. And how are you doing this thing?
Yeah.
What were you on before?
I was doing Roxy's.
Okay.
For a while.
Yeah.
I got hurt in a car accident, and then I got prescribed them, and then
It's
it
just been
kind of
stuck down a lot.
got out of hand.
How long ago was that though?
Oh, that was like I have 4
What,
years
2000?
now, so.
Yeah. Oh, it's still in the 20s? Like at 19? That must have been hard getting those things.
Yeah, it was, and they were like $30. It
Yeah,
was
it's expensive
really
as
bad.
shit.
Yeah, so.
You never switch to heroin like everybody
No,
else?
God, no. I've never done fentanyl. I've never done.
That's where everybody went to that. After
know.
that, the doctors got shut down and all that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody went to
Yeah, I got really bad, so I went to treatment, and then,
What'd you hurt? You said you got hurt in a car accident, you said?
Yeah, I hurt my back. It wasn't, it just, you
Yeah,
can
but
get
a little
what
bit
you
of pain
want.
and
Yeah,
you give
you
freaking
yes,
oxys.
exactly.
Yeah.
This knows also what I'm going to do because
Yes, sir.
we have the 2 other bottles that we had you taken. I'm going to put a 99 receipt for you. We're going to ask you for payment.
Okay.
She's not to pay us.
That's fine.
Then I'm going to go to first occurrence with you and then try to go that round, which I don't know if you're going to want, but I'm going to.
I'm going downtown.
Would you like to pay us for those bottles that you took in the past? Won't be this one because we got it back, but the 2 bottles.
Yeah, actually, my dad literally shops in here. I'm not even kidding. We come like once a week. I'll just have him go to the office and he'll pay.
Well, then that will have to happen today or at latest tomorrow. It's going to be.
No, I'll come tomorrow.
The tequila and the.
Yeah, I know exactly what I
said.
said.
Okay.
I want to make up for it. So
That's okay. So I have that receipt in your file.
Okay.
So when your dad comes in,
Okay.
like I said, I'm loss prevention officer.
Or
We
is-
need to speak to loss prevention, and then we'll take it from there. Okay?
Okay.
Huh? I didn't call it yet, sorry.
Am I going downtown?
I don't know. If you got prior convictions of that stuff, up to 3, then it's an automatic felony. So if you keep shoplifting and doing stuff, they consider it a felony at that point if it's more than 3. So we can check and see if you've been convicted 3 times, then yeah. So this one's just gonna be notice to appeal. So you're gonna get a second release.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Okay.
God. What do you, so you're saying not petty thefts, you're talking
No,
about felony.
no, petty.
Oh, okay.
So if you get petty thefts more than 3
So like
times.
now that this will be
when
my
this-
3rd one.
Now next time you do it, you will go down to county. Ain't no notice to appear
I
anymore.
know, I have a 10-month-old.
Yeah.
I'll be home to like.
So yeah, but where's the 10-month-old right now?
Crazy.
Who's the 10-month-old with?
Her dad. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
We
you
live
got
at my
bigger
parents'.
shit to deal with than dealing with a $60 bottle of
I
Hennessy.
don't know, my dad's a pilot for Delta. It's like I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I just I don't know. I need to go back to a meeting, I swear. I've just been doing, you know what it is? It's like, I haven't like picked up a drug, but it's like, it's the behaviors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just this absolute behaviors of it. I'm gonna come tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna sit you in the back of the car so you're not standing out here in handcuffs and shit. People looking at you and stuff. I'm just gonna sit you back in the car, okay? Sit there.
This one?
Right here. I'm just gonna put her in the back so she's not standing out there. Sit her in.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Damn, these aren't comfy at all back here, are they?
No. What is she on?
The officer also correctly identified and communicated the felony enhancement threshold to the subject, a legally accurate advisement that reflects working knowledge of Florida Statute Section 812.014. The loss prevention officer further initiated the civil demand process, permitted under Florida Statute Section 772.171, which allows merchants to seek restitution independent of criminal proceedings. Any admissions made by the subject during this civil restitution discussion were not segregated from the criminal investigation context. Defense counsel would likely challenge the admissibility of those statements as obtained without clear delineation between civil and criminal inquiry. The officer receives a B+. The encounter was handled with professionalism, sound discretionary judgment, and genuine community-oriented engagement. The sole deduction stems from the incomplete Miranda advisement, which creates measurable downstream risk for the prosecution. Loss prevention receives an A-. Surveillance was continuous, the handoff to law enforcement was procedurally correct, and the briefing was accurate and detailed. The only deduction reflects the brief gap in custody when the subject was permitted to proceed toward her vehicle before apprehension. The subject receives a C+. Full physical compliance and genuine accountability are noted. However, the decision to speak extensively without invoking the Fifth Amendment right to silence after receiving any form of Miranda advisement significantly worsened her legal exposure on both the instant charge and the felony enhancement. The takeaway from this encounter is clear. Miranda is not a formality. An incomplete advisement does not neutralize a suspect's Fifth Amendment protections. It creates grounds for suppression that defense counsel will exploit. Officers must deliver all 4 Miranda prongs precisely and on camera, and must affirmatively cease questioning if the advisement is incomplete. For subjects, the lesson is equally direct. The right to remain silent is the most powerful tool available at the moment of arrest. Voluntary statements made after any Miranda advisement, complete or not, are presumptively admissible and can transform a misdemeanor into a felony. Silence is not guilt, it is strategy. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.